You're welcome to my channel. In our previous video, we introduced topic 3, human resource management, which is human resource planning. So in this video, we are going to be looking at the human resource planning process. Human resource planning as a process, it involves several interrelated activities, and we are going to look at these activities in this video. So the first step in the human resource planning process is formulation or clarification of the strategic objectives of the organization. Before human resource planning is done, the organization needs to define its objectives. It needs to define its objectives so that the planning can be done in relation to the organization objectives. So the first step is formulation of strategic objectives of the organization. The second step in the human resource planning process is environmental analysis and interpretation. This one involves analysis of the external forces in the environment that have potential impact on the management of human resource. It looks at changes in technology, the economic, the social structure of the environment, the regulatory system of the environment, the education and labor market environments. So they are all monitored in this process to see how they will impact human resource strategies and programs. Environmental analysis affects human resource planning because every organization must draw labor from the market at any time. So you have to analyze the external environment by looking at the external forces that might affect human resource. Technology, for example, changes in technology. If there is a change in technology, you need new employees, or you need to train your employees to adopt to the new technology. Then the economic factors such as inflation. If there is inflation, you need to raise on the pay, on the salary for employees. So external analysis and interpretation is necessary in human resource planning. The third step in the human resource planning process is called the human resource audit. And this one looks at the review of the current human resource status by looking at their skills, the knowledge, the experience, and then the age, so that you can know whether you will need new human resource in the near future or you will need to lay off someone, something. So that's the third step in human resource planning process, which is human resource audit. The fourth step is called human resource forecast, and this is done in order to estimate the labor requirements of the organization at some time in the future and where these resources will be obtained. So it looks at future estimates of the human resource requirements of the organization. And under human resource forecast, we have human resource demand forecast. It looks at the quantity and quality of human resource that will be needed in the future to meet the objectives of the organization. And then we also look at human resource supply forecast. It looks at the number of human resource that is likely to be available both within and outside the organization. The fifth step is called action planning, and at this stage the human resource planner reconciles the supply and the demand of human resource forecasts. For example, if you estimate that there will be human resource shortages in the future, you look for ways of increasing on the number of human resource or the number of employees through recruitment, training, things like that. So if you also estimate that there will be human resource surplus in the future, you look for ways of reducing on the number of employees by laying off some workers, job rotating, retirement schemes, and other things. And the last stage in the human resource planning process is evaluation of human resource planning. And this is aimed at establishing the extent to which the human resource planning objectives have been achieved. And those were the 6 steps of the human resource planning process. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, and watch my next video. We shall be concluding our topic by looking at the challenges of human resource planning.